what you have to offer at the altar of the divine, or the altar of the universe. What you have to offer? You have to offer yourself unreservedly and completely. It's not easy. It's not easy. So it's too early to ask how much I have progressed, because your progression is directly proportional to what extent you could sacrifice the claim of your ego that you are somebody in this world. Your spiritual progress is directly proportional to what extent you still look for approval from people around you for your own existence. How much need is there for you to talk? How much call you have from inside to reserve your talking and then go inside and reserve your inner conversations continuously, blah, 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 that is going on in the mind. How to completely bring about a state where between thoughts, the space between the thoughts gradually grows. The space between breaths gradually grows. These are the indicators. Not how many people is praising, or how much, how many elusive, imaginary, hallucinating experiences. You brand them as spiritual experiences. I've seen many people. They go through their hysteria and yet think they're in samadhi. Believe me. Somebody, long back, I was in California, and I was sitting and I was just sharing these thoughts with a group of people there, and there were lots of people there. And then I found someone sitting up there. Very, very often what he was doing, and again settling down. Again he was doing like that and settling down. Anyway, after the whole thing was over and people came, met me and I called him to myself. I said, please sit down. What's happening to you? I asked him. He said, I get a kind of Kundalini awakening. I said, if I say something to you, please don't feel hurt, but I'm telling you, if you continue to do this Kundalini anymore, I'm afraid you'll land up in a hospital, because what I see is that you are going to suffer hysteria. You are very close to that. He was kind of shocked. What do you mean? I said, yes. You are suffering from kind of hysteria now, and the manifestations are coming on your physical body. Your imaginations have gone too deep. Your hallucinations have gone too deep. And you are creating images and hallucinations. Nothing samadhi has happened to you. No Kundalini has happened to you. It's not so cheap that you can get it so cheap. You have to give your life for it. You have to give whole of yourself for it. You can't hold on even a little piece and have it. It's a total surrender. Only when the total is given, total is received. And there is no giving and no receiving. It manifests. And believe me, next time when we went to another place to give a talk, the same person was there, and he was sitting there for a period of about 1.5 hours. I didn't see him once doing that anymore. I called him again. I said, how come this time today you didn't do that even once? He said, no, when I went back home, I started thinking what you said. You put me some parameters to find out whether I'm really progressing on the path of my spirit. And I found that I really don't fulfill them. And since then, whenever I was having that, I immediately restricted myself. I said, no, this is not right. This is more physical than spiritual. And as a result, I don't get it anymore. I said, you truly love yourself. I'm happy about it. The one who loves one's own self will not put one's own self into a state of health issues for nothing, even in the name of spirituality. So this is possibly, these are some of the thoughts that I was thinking that would be nice to share with you. I hope it makes some sense to you, and if it does make sense to you, please make sure that your path is very playful, very enjoying, and Very simple, very humble, full of humility and surrender. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Namaste.